The committee says Congressman Perry was among a group of Republican lawmakers who met with President Trump to talk about overturning the 2020 election on December 21st of 2020. The committee says the next day Perry came to the White House with Justice Department lawyer Jeffrey Clark, who championed the president's efforts to reverse the election results. The committee specifically cited a WGAL report. We questioned Congressman Perry about the meeting, and the congressman sent us the following statement, saying, quote, "Throughout the past 4 years, I worked with Assistant Attorney General Clark on various legislative matters. When President Trump asked if I would make an introduction, I obliged." Committee member Illinois Representative Adam Kinzinger spoke about a text message exchange between Perry and Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, urging him to elevate Clark. In one, Perry says he brings up the timeline to certify electors and the inauguration and says we got to get going. Kinzinger then brought up a call from Perry to Acting Deputy Attorney General Richard Donoghue addressing baseless election claims in Pennsylvania.
Who told him to call you?
My understanding is the president did at the outset of the call. Congressman Perry told me that he was calling at the behest of the president.
What did he want to talk about?
He wanted to talk about Pennsylvania in particular. He gave me some background about, why he in particular doesn't trust the FBI.
A former White House aide testified that Representative Perry was one of several lawmakers seeking a preemptive pardon. The Justice Department officials who testified say they did investigate Perry's concerns of election irregularities in Pennsylvania, but did not find any. And we have reached out to Congressman Perry for reaction. Barbara Barr, WGAL News 8.